The NFL Today on CBS Sports is presented by Jeep.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you to the sights and sounds of the game between the Jets and the Patriots. Let's get you out to Foxborough with our announcers, Tom McCarthy and Jay Feely.
Strange times here at Foxborough. For the first time since 2008, the New England Patriots are not preparing to go to the postseason. Today, they wrap up the year against the Jets. Hi, everybody. I'm Tom McCarthy along with Jay Feely. It is weird here in New England right now. We knew last week, obviously, that they would finish under 500. We knew several weeks ago they wouldn't make it to the postseason, but it is still strange.
Well, this is a very proud franchise, the model franchise for the last 20 years. They've been to 9 Super Bowls under Bill Belichick, won 6 of them. You know, it's something that you build around. You expect them to be in the postseason. I did the Tennessee game here last year. Very different.
A lot of the football teams this year with some opt-outs. They had 8 players opt out, though, for the 2020 season, but they began 2-1. There was optimism that the RPO with Cam Newton could work, but they became one-dimensional. 5th in the league in rushing, and for Bill Belichick, the first time missing the postseason since 2008, only his second losing season.
Well, he's such a great coach, maybe the greatest coach of all time. You expect him to come up with a scheme, to do something to elevate his players despite not having the personnel and find ways to win, but it's been a struggle this year.
All right, so it starts this offseason with the quarterback. Is Cam Newton coming back?
Yeah, and that's where the struggles have really been. They've run the ball well, but they have not thrown the ball. You can see last week against Buffalo, 5 for 10 for 34 yards. Just hasn't been good enough. They haven't had balance. They haven't been able to push the ball down the field. And Cam Newton has done everything he could to try and understand this new system and to try and be a leader and replace Tom Brady, but it really hasn't happened.
Now, the running game has been good. We said 5th in the league in running. Last week, Sony Michel and the rest of the backs ran for over 100 yards against the Buffalo Bills in the first half. However, they were behind in the second half, and they could not overcome that. That turned out to be a big storyline. Speaking of storylines, we go to the New York Jets. There's always seems to be more questions than answers for the New York Jets. Is Adam Gase done, their head coach, after today? And is Sam Darnold done as their quarterback?
Well, and I think for Sam Darnold in particular, you know, it's been 3 years of struggle for him. He hasn't played as well as he wanted to, as well as the franchise wanted him to, but I still believe in Sam Darnold going forward. I think if he's in the right system, he can be an efficient quarterback. You're going to see a couple of throws here against the Browns last week, making the right reads, understanding where to go with the ball, and then delivering a perfect ball into the end zone for the long touchdown. Right here, has to read the linebacker. Do I go to the back, or am I check down, or do I go to the tight end? The linebacker steps up, throws the easy slant for the touchdown to his tight end. Those are the kind of plays that he's been making the last couple weeks and not turning the ball over. That's been the key for him, protecting the ball, not turning it over, and being efficient in the passing game.
All right, also the key the last couple of weeks has been the defense. They have been solid. So Greg Williams is let go after the Raiders game, but since that time, they've been a better defense.
And Frank Bush told me going into the Seattle game, his first game, we were going to simplify things. Less is more. You can see really the last 2 weeks. Only 18 points given up against 2 teams that are going to probably be playoff teams. They've played really good football in the last 2 games on the defensive side of the ball.
All right, Jay, I know you love this segment. It's time to do Project Smarter, brought to you by Home Depot.
Well, if you're a quarterback and you want to be smart, go to your receivers that are making plays. And for the Jets, it's been Jamison Crowder. He's been excellent since he came over as a free agent. He understands how to get open. He catches the ball well, can beat man coverage, which is what he's going to have to do today. And then Jacoby Myers on the other side of the ball for the Patriots. A former quarterback, understands where to sit down in zone coverage, and Cam Newton needs to go to him. Here's my keys for the Jets. Channel Rex Ryan. Pound the rock. You got to run the ball. It's where New England has struggled defensively. And then channel Bill Belichick. Take away what they do best. Double Jacoby for Cam Newton. Let him do work, and then bring back the bug ghost on Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold will not be mic'd up here today, but we'll have the Jets and the Patriots in just a few from Foxborough. Patriots have not lost to the Jets since 2015. Can the streak continue today? We'll find out.